everybody, welcome to Live with DJ Rossstar. This is the Instagram edition. Today we're going to talk to Rose-Colored World. If you're watching live, thanks for joining me. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. If you have questions during the live session, you can post them in the chat below. We're going to rock it out for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to say goodbye. So quick and simple is how we roll, and we're going to get started right now. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. Any luck? I really hope we don't. Oh, yeah.
Yo!
Up!
My paranoia is over. It actually worked. Hi, guys.
Yes.
I knew it would.
Well, yeah, because we're pros at Instagram Live, the three of us. So here we are.
That's right. How are you, brother?
I'm good. So I'm doing these in my on my patio in Austin. So it's a fun game for me internally to see how long I can do it before I pass out. 'Cause
Oh
it's really
my
hot.
gosh.
Dude, we love Austin.
This is my first summer living here. I've only been here about a month. So
Dude,
Yeah,
it
let's
is
get hot.
it's so hot. What is it right now?
at 97. They say it's the coldest summer they've had in like 100 years. So at least we have that, right?
We'll take it.
Sure. I mean, we played Austin last summer and fall, and it was cooking, I think, both times. It was pretty hot.
Yeah,
So,
have you ever had to stop like mid-set to like get some water? Like where you were just drenched and sweat and
So the
couldn't go on?
first time we played, it was in the summer and they had us playing outside
oh, that was in
and I
Dallas.
got on
That was in
stage and I
Dallas.
only had like half a cup of water and I remember after we played, dude, I sat in the van with the AC. I thought I was going to pass out.
But you're still here to tell the story, so
I'm
it's good.
still here.
We're
I'm still
still
here.
here, baby, rocking and rolling.
What's the temperature by you? It's always like a nice 70 in California, right?
It's
It's,
probably like 70.
yeah, 70-ish. Yeah,
That's good. You're playing tomorrow, or you're going to be inside tomorrow night?
No, it's outside,
outside.
but it'll be
Okay.
sun will be down.
Honestly, I love playing outside though. I feel like it makes me feel like I'm a little kid. I'm in nature with my friends, just rocking out. It's a good time.
Well, you're at a brewery though, not at nature, right? Well, I guess it's
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
like
yeah, but there's a lot of greenery. It's like very much tucked away and like LA palm tree vibes in there. It's cool.
Well, let's talk about the show tomorrow. Let's hype it up if people don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so we're playing a Warp Tour pre-party with our boy Fish from Adobe Radio. So Fishmas in July. Um,
Clever.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're headlining. There's gonna be Will Pugh from Cartel is playing acoustic. A band called the Eiffels. Our boy No Love for the Middle Child. Diva Bleach is DJing, and then we have some special guests we'll be bringing up.
Special guest. No clues, huh?
No clues today.
No, I can't spill the beans. It's we already made it this far.
Yeah, but we are very excited.
So this is a stacked roster for a free show. Where are you on this lineup?
We're last.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, we're
It's pretty
hyped.
crazy, and thank you to Fish for throwing us on. You know, this is going to be a really epic time, and really just a homie fest where we love going to Fishmas every year. So this is going to be fun to be playing one.
And shout out to them. Actually, when I first started the show, the very first person that picked me up after my college radio was Adobe Radio.
Oh, heck yeah.
Frick
Back,
yeah.
back in the early days. So it's always exciting for me to see that they're still doing it and seems to be doing better every year. So good for them.
Yeah, they're killing it. I mean, I remember I went on the gun show back in a long time ago.
Yeah, we've all been doing this for so long, huh?
Happy to be here, man.
I'm glad we're all still here. So for this show, how much time do you have for the set?
I think we're 45 minutes tomorrow.
Okay. How many songs total, I guess, do you have at this point, including the official covers?
I think it's 11.
So yeah, so we could do 45 minutes when we're like direct supporting.
Yeah.
We have a 30-minute set. But with the guests that come up, it'll probably be around 50 minutes tomorrow.
So if you ever
45.
get like an hour and 15 for a set, do you have other covers you can throw in the mix?
Well, we also just have a lot more
Yeah.
songs. Like,
You do?
you know,
Okay.
yeah,
So we have a full EP out, right? So that's
Yeah.
5. And then we had like 4 or 5 singles. And then we have our, if we really needed to, we're in the middle of doing our first album. So we have those songs as well.
Oh, how many have you previewed so far live?
None of
None?
that. Yeah.
So tomorrow could be the day if it needs be, right?
perhaps.
Perhaps.
Hold on, I'm going to take my first sip of water. I made it like 4 minutes, huh?
Oh my God. I can't even imagine
I
what
can't.
you're
I don't
feeling.
even know how you're doing
Because
this,
when I
and you're
was in
wearing a hat.
when
Like
when we were
blessings.
in Dallas, my friend who lives there was talking to me outside after the show, Chuck, and I was like, "Hey, dude, can we go inside to finish this conversation?"
I'm almost thinking like I should do a Hot Ones kind of situation where I have artists come here in person and we see who passes out first during like
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
that's
think
good.
30
could be a
minutes.
little dangerous, but yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow is not the only show you're doing. You have like your whole year planned. So why don't we go through what's on the itinerary? Seems like you're hitting the road in August and never coming back, huh?
Yeah, so we're going out with the Dangerous Summer. We love those guys. I feel like AJ is like one of the best songwriters. He's just such a homie and such a talented artist. So we're going out with the Dangerous
And
Summer.
they brought us out on our first tour last year, so it seems fitting to hop back out for a couple weeks. And then yeah, then we go out for 6 weeks for Boys Night Out's 20th year of Trainwreck with Mest, Spitalfield, Have Mercy, and I'm forgetting one. No, that's
No,
it.
it's all
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
it.
And that's a huge stacked lineup also.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just so thankful that we get to play alongside so many legends in the scene and so many veterans. And, last summer we learned so much from those bands. And, we're constantly just trying to figure out how to make, our shows the best and the merch the best and, feel most authentic to us. So we're just excited to go out and rip some shows for the rest of the year.
And are you first on that lineup with Boys Night Out or are you somewhere
Yeah,
else?
Yeah.
yeah. So we're one of three for 6 weeks, and then direct support swaps out every 2 weeks. So Spitalfield, then Mest, then Have Mercy.
Okay, so you're going to be on at least with Boys Night Out and then it changes. I get it.
Exactly, yeah.
And so then where do you go from there? Do you actually have like time to enjoy your life and have Christmas and stuff?
Well, this is all enjoying our life because this is what we've been freaking,
Wanting to do
dreaming of.
forever.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll go back to Atlanta to record the second half of the album. Yeah, and then who knows what miracles will happen between now and then.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of cool tea that we're not going to spill yet.
I love that
But
you already have like more exciting things you just can't even tell us yet. That's good for you guys. Congrats.
thanks,
Thanks.
man.
Um,
Appreciate you.
I guess we're like halfway through the year. Do you already have like your top three wow moments of things that have happened to you this year, band wise?
Definitely opening for the used was the craziest shit ever. It was sold out at the Wiltern and it was just like bonkersville. It was so crazy. They're amazing. Their management's amazing. The fans are amazing. And they really latched on to what we were doing. And it was a magical moment for sure.
Yeah. Number two would be when our song Hanging On by a Thread unexpectedly went viral on social media, because that literally changed everything for us. So that was pivotal.
Do you know why that happened? Was it someone else's video that used the song, or
So,
no
I
clue?
mean, the lore is kind of like a year ago, we released Hanging On, and it was the day we were going on our first tour. And so we were just trying to survive the road, and I wasn't really thinking about how many like pieces on the side of the road I could sing. I was just trying to get to the show. And then it didn't really do much. And then I realized we were in Laguna Beach. I was like, it's summertime. We need a summer song. And I was like, wait, we already have a summer song. We just never like really posted about it. And the
Yeah.
second we did, within like the first few days, it started kind of catching small and then it started catching
Yeah,
big.
it
So
was just based on us posting it consistently, and like yeah, like last night another one started catching. I think it's at 27,000 from last night on Instagram, and when that happens, I think it's gotten us like 300 followers, right? And
That's great. Yeah.
yeah,
it's
so
crazy
and
because
that's
it's like,
that's real people, right? That are
it's the fact that
finding
I'm
it.
not trapping CDs at a mall and I'm just like, we're just in our space, in our creative space creating is
You're
just the
finding
blessing.
you.
And it's getting, yeah, they're literally finding our rose colored world and becoming a part of it. And it's just like bananas to see happen.
Hell yeah. What was number three? The third coolest thing that happened so far.
Third coolest thing.
Oh, the third coolest thing was going to Atlanta,
Oh,
and
for sure.
which made no sense at the time because we usually make our records here in our house.
Yeah.
But we went to Atlanta to work with these two dudes, Zach and Ken, who did records that we loved growing up, like Cartel, Mayday Parade. But going in the studio, and we knew we wanted to record live drums, real amps, like just do it for
We
real.
wanted to
And
bring it back to the basics, like there's a lot of noise happening in the world.
fast food music.
Yeah, and I just couldn't do the copy paste vibe, especially in this genre. It just didn't feel right.
But the reward was amazing because listen, we could have listened to them back and been like, it's not much different, right? But
Yeah,
like
Dude, it was like
it's I can't even believe it's
drastic.
us
Yeah,
on the recordings. Like it
that's
just
exciting.
sounds crazy.
yeah.
So we're stoked about it.
Shout out to Zach and Ken.
Hell
So
yeah.
did you say that in the studio you do all the instruments, drums and everything?
So typically I do, but no, we flew out our drummer who's been with us for like a year and a half.
Shout out Luke
He's
Caro.
way fucking better than me, but I played guitar and bass. Yeah, and we sang.
So who's in the live band? Let's give them a shout out for this tour. Do you have
Yeah,
new people
so
coming up, or is it the same guys or girls?
so Luke Caro is on drums, Austin Masserman is on bass, and then me and Ray. Yeah.
That's awesome. So who's going to drive every day, or do you take turns?
It depends on the run. For summer, we're gonna be switching off. Addison does a lot of the driving. I'm more of a passenger princess. I always offer to drive, but the boys are really great to me.
But for the fall, I think we're gonna be able to have a driver, which will be just
Wow,
beautiful.
that's really cool. Who's going to be the driver? Just someone you hired?
My dad actually drove last summer. He TM'd and he drove us for
That's so
six
fun.
weeks in an RV, which was really rad.
Is that
But
weird? Do you have to like hold back who you truly are when your dad's driving?
no,
No.
that was the craziest thing. We all let it out, and
No, if anything, it was just a little more stress on Ray because, it's not just some driver, right? It's her
Yeah.
dad up there. So if he's up there alone, she's,
but also like there's moments where me and my dad at 8 or 9 in the morning, even if I had 4 hours of sleep, are driving through the mountains, and it's the prettiest shit that either of us have seen, and we get to see it together, and like those are memories. I'll
I
I'll
I
keep,
think
even
you
though I was
drove,
tired. I was really tired a lot, but it was worth it.
I think
That's
your
nice.
dad drove 17,000 miles.
Yeah, in like 6 weeks.
Wow. I was going to ask, do you allot time when you're traveling to go see things? Like if you go there a day early, or do you have any time
It
between
depends.
school?
We
Like,
didn't really have time on the last one because,
well, no, the summer one we didn't, but fall, like we got to get ice cream.
yeah, yeah,
Like when we realized when we do the
we got to
van.
get ice cream.
No, no, in that one town. Do you know what I'm talking about with the
Yeah,
fountains?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was San Antonio, but it was a really beautiful. They had like an art fair happening. It was cool. It depends on the day and the time. It's been a lot of learning of just like how do we
Yeah,
get
because
there on
we
time.
didn't know that a 50-foot, rig would be really 3 hours more than you really think.
Yeah.
So we were always somehow just getting there.
One day you'll have to take like your own separate trip in your own car to go see things.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think as we continue to grow, there'll be more time, for
Yeah, and as we talk to other bands, and I learn kind of how it goes as you ascend the different venues and stuff like that, and what the routine is. A lot of times you do wake up and you're in the city or you're almost there, and have that time. So right now I'm just loving bouncing around with my besties and having a good time.
So are you working on a full length you said, or just another EP?
yeah, our first full album.
And how long do you want it to be? Because I know now full length can range from 10 songs to 20 songs.
Yeah,
Or,
I think
fall
it's
in
going to
between
be either 10 or 12.
10 to 10. Is it all new? You're not going to bring back any EP songs?
No,
Well, we were thinking about bringing one back, but pretty
perhaps
much
one.
all
Perhaps one, but yeah, I mean, it's just that these songs feel like a whole new like iteration and evolution, and they feel really cohesive, and I'm excited for everybody to hear them.
So is every song that you've put out everything you've recorded, or do you have tons of old recordings you didn't
Oh
release?
my gosh,
No, we have so
we have
many
so many
other
songs.
songs. So I think to get to the EP for the 5 songs, we had like 15.
Okay.
Maybe 20, maybe
Yeah.
more. I mean, we had been
And then
ready.
for the album, just to get to so we recorded the first half as of now. To get to those, I think we sent Zach and Ken like 15 just to get to that 5.
What about cover songs? Did you do other covers and you just released the 3 so far?
No, we don't really. It's interesting. we never are like, oh, let's do covers. It just usually is like we'll post a snippet, and when it goes bananas on socials and there's a lot of people like really wanting to hear the whole thing in their car, we're
Yeah.
like, why not finish it and stick it up because it's so fun. And it happened a couple times, and so that's part of our growth, and it's been like a gateway drug for people to find our originals and who we are as a band. So yeah, it's
And
it's
the cool thing about the used cover was that was before we were got the show. So our manager was like,
Okay, good.
"Hey, it's the 25-year anniversary or 20th year of I Caught Fire. You should do a quick like social media cover." We're like, "Okay." And then fast forward, we get the show on the night that they're playing that record. It was just
Yeah, and like
crazy.
that, watching it in its entirety and its glory was just like,
Uh,
holy
After
shit.
playing the Wiltern and then just like singing,
Being in the
oh,
pit, I'm
it's
like,
fucking
what is
awesome.
happening?
What has the feedback been on the covers from the artists? Like, have the used let you know what they think of it? Has Ashley Simpson reached out to tell you what she thinks of
So
your cover?
Ashley Simpson's manager reached out to us. She loved the cover and she wanted to do some content, but we never,
With our touring, it's just been crazy. It never aligned, but yeah, she was very supportive of it.
I
the
feel like you brought
youth.
her out of retirement with your cover.
Yeah, maybe
That
we
too,
did.
Hey,
also,
I hope we
right?
did. I hope
Yeah.
we did.
Oh, and so the used, I'm sure they loved it, obviously.
Yeah, their management told us that they loved it. Yeah, and I feel like obviously we didn't hear from Tom York on our creep cover,
No, no,
but
no.
That's a hard one.
that's okay.
Do you get suggestions from fans a lot? Like, hey, we would love it if you covered this song, and you just don't want to do it because you're not a cover
Sometimes
band.
on TikTok they'll leave kind of would love for you to do
Yeah,
this.
but mostly like I would say in the last 6 months, a lot of people have found us from hanging on by a thread. That's been like our catalyst.
Yeah,
And so it's really refreshing too, to have a lot of people, tagging your sound and talking about the song and coming into lives, on TikTok or here and just, saying how much they listen to it in their car. And even there was people from like France and Scotland. Like it's reaching,
Because hanging on
know,
that video did better than because I
any
think
of the
it's
covers.
almost got 1 million on
Yeah.
Instagram, so
wow.
it was bigger, which is great because for so long we couldn't get traction on anything but the covers, which was still a blessing, right? Because we were
Yeah,
still
you just don't
finding
want to
that
be known as
music.
that band, the cover band.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so I feel like we really like broke out of our shell this past year and now it's solidified us between that and, Dave Shapiro over at Velocity, rest in peace. But he was like really one of the first believers in this as a band. And we owe a lot to him in that experience for sure.
yeah.
So 10 to 12 songs. We're probably not going to hear any tomorrow. Maybe on this upcoming tour in October or even in August, right? Maybe.
October. So more than likely, first single we're hoping will come out right around the same time as the fall tour,
Okay.
and then we'll probably play that single because we're one of three, so we'll probably only have a 30-minute set.
And you have like a ton of music videos already. I'm sure you'll find time on tour to make another 10 videos.
We're
Like,
excited to shoot these.
do you
This new
always shoot
stuff.
with the same director, or is it different almost every time?
So yeah, so most of the videos that we have, we directed and edited.
Oh wow, look at this. Wild.
So Bloodbath, we directed with a friend, and then Ray and I edited and colored. So the videos that we didn't, it's easier to name those, was Spit Me Out and Cold Day in Hell we did with Jake Johnston and his
And
team.
Izzy,
Yeah.
so it's really situational, but like it's always been bare bones skeleton crews. Whoever really needs to be there is there. A lot of friends who have believed in us, who are like in our world that just like want to be part of it, and it's been a really cool thing to watch come to life and be in this place now
Yeah,
for
we've
sure.
had the same core team though, just in our band since we released Torn in Two. So that's what
4 years.
4 years ago.
I love
So
that.
so it's crazy because our stylist and wardrobe and makeup person Monroe has been with us. Her first gig with us was when we played at Six Flags.
Wow.
So
To now.
she's been with us the whole time, and it's really cool. Yeah.
That's great, and hopefully they stay with you the whole time, the rest of
For
your
Yep.
sure,
career.
that's the
That's the
goal.
plan.
Let's go through everything before I fall to the ground here. So
Yes.
we got August, Dangerous Summer, great band, been on the show many times. And you're
Hell
going
yeah.
out with Boys Night Out, and you're going to finish the 10 to 12 song record. You've got surprise guests tomorrow. Are you live streaming this show? Is Fish live streaming, or you can't see it unless you're there?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't think it's being live streamed. That knowledge didn't hit our direction, but
Maybe you
I
can
guess
do
we
it.
could live stream it
we
from our
might.
merch table.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Now
Maybe
I want to
we
know who
will.
the guests are also, so I can't wait to find out.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Well, thanks for doing this. Hopefully when you roll through Austin in a few weeks, we can all hang out.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be awesome.
dude, would love that. We'll see you in the fall.
Yes, and it will be nice and cold then. So I will see you guys soon.
All right,
Awesome.
much
Thanks
love,
for
bro.
watching, everybody. Take care.
Bye.